Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to Storytime with Jay for our reading challenge this month. This book is called You Are the Goddess, Working with the Sacred Feminine to Awaken, Heal, and Transform by Sophie Bashford. I'm just going to choose a couple of passages. The way that this book works is that it has different goddesses to work with, and I just thought I'd read a few parts. So let's begin. You are a goddess. This energetic imbalance has given rise to a spiritual sickness, a gaping wound, a place of deprivation and starvation. And we, as global citizens taking care of a beleaguered and ravaged planet, have a hole in our collective heart. We have damaged our planet through prizing the win-lose mentality of the scared, unconscious masculine paradigm. We have lost trust in the quiet voice of her heart and spirit. We have lost our way. We have lost the goddess. Not just her iconography placed upon our altars, not just our intention to invite her back into our conversations. We have lost our collective feminine memory of the great truth that will set us free. We have forgotten that she lives inside of us. We have forgotten that we are goddess, in body, heart, and soul. We have lost touch with our connection to how she works in us, through us, and for us, and how we can rediscover this sacredness throughout our lives, coming to understand that every normal day, each unfolding moment, every single breath is created by her. At this pivotal time of change in Earth and humanity's evolution, we are being offered a remedy. Whether you know it or not, there is a reason that you have found this book in your hands. You are goddess. You are the remedy. You are a part of the great plan for the resurrection of the divine feminine on earth. Pay attention to your body's sensation as you read these words. This is your feminine energy speaking to you, the voice of your feminine soul. You are invited to learn or to remember how to listen to this voice. This is the voice of the goddess Pantheon, the spiritual feminine messengers of truth, light, love, and power, as they weave their instructions throughout your being. They are your teachers, your mentors, your guides, and your beloved friends. They are the long-lost pillars of monumental significance to you. The goddesses have returned. They have returned in order to awaken you to your memories that may be long buried within your soul. Your life is destined to evolve and change, and it's time for you to grow into the fullest expression of your spiritual feminine power. The goddesses guide you in this book because it's a turning point for you and a turning point for our earth. Tune in to the goddess within you. I'd just like to read this passage as well, the call of the goddess. When the goddess calls you home, you have most likely been deafened to the sound of her voice. Frequently, the bodies of those who are called to remember the touch of the goddess have become numb to the feel of her sacred caress. When her call comes, it does not announce itself with a pre-written warning of how it will change everything. The call of the goddess comes often as a feeling of descending chaos, dissolution, ripping apart, breaking open, breaking down, breaking up. Her call strips all illusions from the energy bodies and blasts open the channels of spiritual awareness. When you are destined to follow the voice of the goddess, it usually manifests as life, not making sense. This is because there is a more divinely guided course for you to follow than you once believed possible. You have forgotten, to a large extent, what lies within. The daughters and sons of the great goddess have been in spiritual exile for many past lifetimes. They have shut down their gifts, hardened to their emotional sensitivity, discounted their intuitive radar, and pretend to be satisfied with blending it in with the sleeping masses. Most of these people entered this lifetime with a conditioned belief system that they could lead a prosaic, cultivated existence without resonating to the drumbeat of their souls. When the call of the goddess comes, these people experience some form of deep change in their life. For most, this involves external conditions shifting considerably, either as a direct hit from the cosmos that feels totally unexpected or unasked for, or as a series of unfolding events that create such movement in the energy bodies that carrying on as before is just impossible. It can be a person entering, a person leaving, a financial dissolution, a health issue, an emotional breakdown, or any other combination of intense life changes that stimulate the soul of the person ready to return home. The goddess works in profoundly mysterious ways. She knows who you are, who you were, and who you are destined to become. She knows that your life must receive an electric shock in order to pull you out of ego into the world of the divine. She knows that your life must receive this electric shock. She knows that breakdowns and deep sense of chaos and unknown pathways bring up fear within you. She also knows that it's the only way to get your attention, to make you realize that what you've settled for before is not enough, and to pull you out of ancient mysteries, spiritual energy forces, and divine impulses to serve. When answering the call of the goddess, you most likely will go through a tumbling to the ground of everything you thought was important, the only way life could work. And all your learned patterns and conditioned beliefs may be challenged. And as this rebirth begins, circles of supportive people will be sent to you. These people will have known you before from times of being in devotion to the goddess. Although you will most likely feel scared to open up to the call, you will also notice how the divine is magically supporting you. The call of the goddess is continuing in great, vibrant, and unrelenting force at this time. All those who must awaken and remember are being touched one by one. If you are reading these words or listening to me today, there is something that the goddess wants to touch you with. It's a long forgotten sweet breath, deep stirring soul music, the rhythm of her songs and the pulse of her heart. She gives these essences to you through life experiences. It may be a person who brings this energy to you. It might be a book, a workshop, a desire to create more meaning in your life. It may be that your life has already begun disintegrating its old form in order to be powerfully rebuilt in her image. Whatever is happening, however she is showing up, it is her work, her hand, her guidance that leads you deeper into creating a soul-fused life that centers upon giving it your fullest energy. You have a destiny that is developing and unfolding daily. Pay attention to your inner urges and impulse. It is the great goddess talking to you. It is all your soul has ever wanted, calling you home. Great book. Highly recommend you read it. Until next time.